Hello and welcome to another Merge Cube CoSpaces video. Okay, as you can see here, what I've done is I've placed down a number of geometric shapes down on a work plane. For example, you can see here is a pyramid, here is a cone. Yeah, and there are quite a few different shapes that I've placed down here to basically make a course for a ball or ellipsoid to go through. So what I'm going to do is I'll just pop into a blank space here and show you just some quick starters on how to build something like this. Okay, so I'm just going to pop out into my home space. I'm going to click on Create Space. I'm going to build a 3D environment. Okay, and here we are. So the first thing we want to do is I'm just going to grab some basic shapes. So I'm going to click on Library. I'm going to go to Cuboid. I'm just going to drag a cuboid out. And I think I am also going to drag a ellipsoid out right there. So I'm just going to grab those two. And I'm just going to click that down. And of course, whenever I am bringing something into CoSpaces, I am always going to two-finger click it or right-click it if you are on a mouse. And I'm going to click on Name, and I'm just going to click that on. So I would actually even call this Cuboid 1, just so I know what it is. And the ellipsoid, I'm also going to turn that one on using the name tag there. And so now I can use it. Okay, so just to give you, I'm just going to make this cuboid a little bit bigger by dragging out the sides and making it a bit higher. So I'm just going to drag this out here, and I think I'll move this over. Let's just say we start right here, and I'm just going to grab the ellipsoid. I'm going to put it in the middle. It's actually inside there, and I'm going to use this little 2 arrow right here to drag it up and kind of put it on the top right there. Now, I'm just going to color my ellipsoid because it's kind of, I don't know, it's not really the color I want. I'm going to do a blue, and I'm going to color this, I don't know, maybe a brick color. Okay, so now if I click, my camera is of course down here, so I'm just going to, I think what I'll do is I'll rotate my camera this way, just so I'm looking over at what I'm working on, and I think I'll bring my camera up. And then I'm going to just two-finger click my camera, or right-click my camera. I'm going to click on the camera icon right here, and I am going to fix position, so that way it will stay there, it won't move. If I click play, you can see I can see what I'm working on right there. So I'm just going to back up. Now obviously this isn't really going to do anything right now because we need to actually put physics on these things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up to actually, before I go to code, I'm just going to two-finger click the ball right here, or right-click it. And you can see there's a little physics icon right here. Now, if we turn physics on, we can change things like the bounciness, the friction, and we can actually change the weight of the item. Now, if I click play, you can see it actually falls and goes right through the brick. And the reason it does that is because the brick needs to have, the cuboid needs to have physics on it as well. So I'm going to two-finger click the cuboid. I'm going to click physics, and I'm going to click physics on, and you'll notice now if I click play, it sits on it, just like that. Okay, so what we want to do is we want this cuboid to push the ball up in the air. And to do that, I'm just going to back up a tiny bit. We're going to have to do a little bit of code. I think we've gone far enough for this little video. So in the next video, we'll show you how to code this to push the ball up into the air.